Don't need a mask hanging off my face. Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Glasses are dirty.
So are mine. Always and forever. Oh, we didn't. Oh, well, whatever. We're totally ready.
We're ready.
It's fine.
We're totally ready. Good morning, everybody.
It's only 11:03. We totally could have spent more time. we're never on time, so that's great.
I don't even know where to start. Hi. Good morning. Not awkward.
It's only a couple minutes after. Welcome to the Hold Me Double Roundup. I don't even know. It's not really a roundup. It's just
Grandkid Roundup. Anyway, sorry. A little bit too much Disney. Yeah, it's the final week. We're wrapping up. Everybody's done all their projects. I've finished everything. Or nothing at all. But it's been fun. I'm excited. I'm excited that we've added an extension. So anyway,
me too.
Yeah. So I was watching Full Moon last night, and I don't know if it was Jess or Allison who was like, "Well, Jolynn said that we could go till whatever," Jess, and I'm like, "Okay, it's official. Good. I'm glad."
I think it was official like last week. So even the week before that, I was like, "No, we can do this," or "No, we have to." Like you were closer to me finishing than I am. Oh, I didn't even tell you about mine. And anyway.
Yeah, so I think we should do it for the extension, because all the people, we have a list of prizes and stuff here for all the people who were on time and are amazing. I think they can all get entered back in, and we'll do a draw the weekends Jess and Allison come for anybody who adds theirs in, and all the people who've already put their entries in. So yeah, there's still a chance for at least.
So do we want to just reopen up? Like I closed those things that are called threads, so we could reopen them so you can keep adding to them, right? If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna open it up to everybody again,
yeah, we could probably just reopen them,
and you could just reopen them, and that way they're all in one. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Maybe it will be a separate thread for the latecomers,
the procrastinators.
Procrastinators.
But it's not necessarily procrastination. It's just life. What was the other word that Angie had said? Tardy, but then she said there was hold me double later.
Anyway, we will do. So Full Moon's going to keep their hashtags going. So yeah, continue posting if you're finishing things up. If some of your stuff didn't get entered in the finished objects, you've got an extra. Was that four full weeks or so?
I think so.
Yeah, and we will do another draw. So the people who were on time just get bonus chances, and but you also get to be entered in the later one, which totally works. Totally works for me.
Yeah, it's almost 5 weeks.
Yeah,
good. Because of like from the finished one. Yeah, it's 5 weeks.
5 extra weeks. So
nice.
4.5 weeks from now. Is the video not working? Uh-oh. Anybody else having problems with it? Let us know. Yeah, so the knit along kind of didn't wrap up last Friday, and then last Saturday was our birthday party here at the Little Red Mitten.
Leo and Roxy's birthday.
Yes, Leo and Roxy's birthday at the Little Red Mitten. And yeah, it was great. Lots of you guys came out. Local people. And it was fun. So we are sitting in front of our table of yarn.
It's too pretty to put away.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I don't know if any of you saw the video on Instagram of the table and stuff. It's really pretty. We set it up in a rainbow, which you can see pretty good in that picture.
Yeah.
And was a lovely day. Cupcakes. It was warm. Right?
I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't know. I don't think it was that warm, but it was, I think, nice.
Yeah.
Like
And then-
Sunday was warm.
Yeah. Sarah got sunburnt on Saturday.
Did she?
You got sunburnt on Sunday.
Yeah.
I didn't leave my house on Sunday, so I didn't get sunburnt. But
I got like sunburn on like, I don't think you can see it anymore. Oh, I don't think you can see it, but like I got sunburn on like one side.
yeah.
So like half of like it's sunburnt to here, but like one side of my neck is sunburnt.
Yeah.
I think it's this side. Anyway. It was nice on Sunday. I think Saturday was a nice day. It wasn't too bad.
So yeah, it was a good weekend.
Yeah.
Good weekend.
Nice and busy in the store. Like it's nice to have.
It was nice to see people again. Like
Yeah.
literally there's some people that we haven't seen in 2 years or barely seen in 2 years anyway. So it was nice to have people through. Like we've been open pretty consistently since January. Right? Is that when the last lockdown was?
Yeah. I was like, when did we close last? Yeah, it must have been when we opened up back in January. I think that we've been open
Yeah.
since then. I think we ended up having to cancel classes, but the store was still open.
Yeah. So, but it's just been different. It's been different for the whole 2 years. So it's been nice to feel like we're opening back up. I know the numbers aren't great, and I know there's a chance we could end up in another one. But yeah, it was good to see people.
Mm-hmm.
What else? It's hot in here, and I'm wearing a wool sweater.
I'm cold, and I'm wearing a wool sweater. Mine doesn't have sleeves, but
Mine's wool and mohair. I'm wearing my girlfriend cardigan again.
I just got chills.
That's made with fingering held with mohair. So it's quite warm. All right.
I have goosebumps.
You've got goosebumps.
What do you want to do? Do you want to show some Leo and Roxy stuff, or do you want
What
to
did
do?
you work on? Do you have anything to show?
Yeah, I'm wearing it. I finished my sweater. So I
totally noticed.
I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Anyway, so this is my cozy classic raglan.
It's really cute.
You can't. Oh, now I lost my list. Anyway, I just wanted a black sweater. Goodbye. Hello. To wear over top of things.
Yeah,
I think it works.
I like it. It's
I
really
might
cute.
make another one of some other sweater pattern, but I was worried that my gauge was like it was too loose last night when I tried it on, but I blocked it last night, or yes, like I don't know, it was dry this morning, so
Yeah.
2 nights ago I blocked it, I guess. I didn't do much to it. I just like washed it and just like spread it out. I didn't pin it or anything. I just kind of
Yeah.
I don't
relaxed
pin
it
a bit, and I like the way it fits. It doesn't seem to be as tight as it was.
Before you blocked it.
Yeah, like it's just a little bit looser. It's just
Yeah.
softened up or whatever. So
I don't ever pin my sweaters when I'm blocking. I just like lay them neatly.
I don't think I pinned mine.
Or like I don't even like try to block them to size. Like sometimes people will pull them and measure and
Yeah.
whatever. No, it's just kind of more like I would if I was just washing a sweater. I'm sure if I had something with like lace or something in it, then I try and shape the lace a little better. But even then I don't pin it.
I don't even think I pinned my love note.
No.
I don't even know if I pinned it.
I find the holes in the love note are like so big and open that they don't like to pin a circular yoke. That's just it's a lot to be able to get it without having a weird crease down the arm or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it washes really nice, and you just lay it how you're going to wear it, and it works nice. I think the only thing I really aggressively block and pin are like lace shawls.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of lace in a finer gauge that needs opened up, and especially like the first time you wash it. But otherwise, blocking to me is really just washing it when it comes down to it. Is anybody else like an aggressive blocker, or like how do you block your stuff?
Okay.
I don't block individual pieces of sweaters before seaming. I seam first. And that's tended to work for me. Anyway, I don't know how we got totally. You washed your sweater.
I washed my sweater. It seems to fit better than I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
It seemed fine when I was doing it, but I was like, whatever, I'll just wash it. I think we had said that last week too, when I tried it on afterwards, that the sleeves were kind of like, that's just the raglan sleeves, so they might have relaxed. It's black, you guys can't see it, but the blue one does the same thing. So anyway. Thanks, Noelle.
Amber said I tried to steal the Pharrell yarn back from her.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't succeed, but there is one skein left. This is the Pharrell Williams yarn. I tried it. I didn't want to give away. I have a hard time when I like something letting other people buy it. I don't know why. Anyway, at our birthday party we had a bunch of the dyed marled out, and this one is my favorite.
It's really pretty.
I wonder if anybody here can guess why I named it Pharrell Williams. This is kind of a funny story, so I feel like somebody must know why that's named Pharrell Williams. How many drinks? Amber, I only have 2 drinks today. That's it. Water and a little smoothie, because I, again, didn't eat breakfast, so it's my breakfast.
So yummy. I did not work on it. Oh, so I did work on my white sweater.
Emily says depends on the project. She has a big styrofoam sheet and folding table.
Nice. That's good. I never seem to have enough floor space because my craft room's not clean enough. So I'm always having to push things away to just have space to spread it out.
So Karen is super smart.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see her answer?
Yeah, I thought.
So yeah, it's because it's happy yarn. So we were naming this yarn, and like the word happy and a bunch of different things came out, and I'm like, name it Pharrell Williams. And Angie's like, I don't understand. And then she had to look up who Pharrell Williams is. And then she's like, I still don't get it. And then she's like, well, what does he do? Who is he? I'm just like, okay, and laughing. And she's like, oh, he sings happy. It was fun because I just let them get on their phones and start looking to see why I was naming it that. And it was entertaining.
I was pretty sure he was a singer or whatever, but I was like, I don't know who does what. I was just, that's fine.
It was funny.
It would mean nothing to me. Whatever. So.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Blocking my sweater. So I finished this sweater. I worked on my white sweater, and we had said that I was going to do like maybe like 2 more inches or something like that of the mesh.
Mm-hmm.
And I was done. I did that. And then I went to count half of this, because there's the stockinette that runs the top and the bottom.
Okay.
One side has 16 stitches. Where's my arm? Just so you guys can see the half of it, you know. One has 16 stitches. The other side has 10. What's going on?
Is it supposed to match?
Yes.
That's probably loud.
Sorry. Oh, guys, I don't know.
That's not even. What? How many were they supposed to have?
I don't know. Well, I shouldn't have. I did extra decreases on them, but I shouldn't have, because I did them till they got to the stitch count that it was supposed to be, right? But it wasn't as long as I wanted, so I was just going to do some more. So I kept going with my like decreases as I was doing it. So I only decreased like 2 rounds, which would be 2 stitches. Anyway, I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and see if they were ever correct. At what point in the sleeve they were wrong. I was mad, so I put it away. Well, it was kind of late too, so I was like, whatever. but I wanted to get like a chunk of like the ribbing done so I have some progress to show. And then I started it, and then I was going to count stuff because like my ribbing was off.
Yeah.
I was like, what? How is it off 6 stitches? 6 stitches, guys.
Too many or too little?
Well, 16 and
okay, yeah.
16 and 10.
Yeah.
Plus there's the 3 stitches on either side. So that's 16 and 16.
Yeah.
But that's no, those
I don't
stitches
know.
on either
I have
side
to
of
look
the
at it.
3 should be the same. It should not be 10 stitches and 16 stitches.
Yeah.
I don't know how far back I'm gonna have to go. I hope not very far. I might just leave it. And who's gonna know? You guys will know now.
We're all gonna look at it now, though.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I'm gonna see how far. If it is really far back, I'll put it on later and we can look at it.
Are you gonna get it done for the end of May?
I don't know because I started a testament. I actually haven't started it yet.
Did you pick out yarn?
No, we're gonna do that after.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Anyway,
but yes, I hope so. It shouldn't take that long. The test has to be done by the 11th of May, so that's only like 2 weeks. So that gives me still like 2 or 3 weeks to do.
That should go pretty fast.
I'm going away this weekend. It's my knit shay away with my friend, and so I tend to just hole up in a Airbnb
and knit the whole time.
So I could get a good chunk of the test knit done, right? It's just a sweater for Geo size.
Yeah.
So I could get a good chunk of that done. So I'm hoping to have the white one done just in time to not wear it like everybody else.
Yeah. I'm still hoping to have mine done. I really thought I'd get a bunch done this weekend. I got 0. Well, no, that's not true. I knit on it Saturday night a little bit. So, but that was the first time I picked it up since last Tuesday when I showed it. I didn't bring it with me. Remember, I had messed up the brioche and wasn't doing the decreases.
Oh yeah.
So I picked it back up, got back on track, and I'll be fine going forward. But so I've done a little bit more of the brioche, but then I didn't pick it up at all on Sunday or yesterday.
What were you doing?
What was I doing on Sunday? I cleaned my house. And I was doing like online classes and stuff like that. I was looking at a bunch of stuff. And then Monday, I don't know my days of the week. I don't know. Then Monday, I was going to stay home all day Monday. And then I didn't. I came in and dyed things. Fun. It was fun. I came in for fun. I said I wasn't going to work, and I only half worked. So it was fun. I wanted to play in the dye pots again. I brought some of them down. I wanted to play in the dye pots again because I haven't played in a few years. And so I did what is it called? A color wheel.
Ooh.
Bye. I just did a 12 color wheel with on the new base on the non-superwash because I wanted to.
They came up like the neon superwash turns like so bright.
Yeah, it really did because I wasn't completely happy with or it wasn't that I wasn't happy. I was having a hard time predicting how some colors were showing up on the non-superwash. So I plan on playing with a few things like I did when I was first practicing dyeing and stuff like that to see how this is going to take it. So this is just a basic dye exercise where you're using, your three dye stalks and then creating the 12 color rainbow. And it was fun. It was fun to do again and see how each one takes it. Now I know what depth of shade this is at, so I can know or predict what will happen if I do less dye or more dye in it. And then I'm going to take like my main colors and do and start playing around like to get muddier colors and stuff like that. But I just wanted I wanted to play again. I've been craving for a little while to like get back to understanding the why of some of the stuff I've been doing. Like, why do I add it at this stage? And what, like, again, just I've been in autopilot with a lot of my stuff. So this was fun. So I will move on and try some muddier colors and some neutrals and see how everything takes. So I have an idea of what colors I want to create on this base. So it was fun. But then I also dyed a bunch of super bulky. That was the work part, but it was fine.
It's done. Now you can play for more
It's not
of the
done.
week. No, but I mean, like
Yeah.
now that those colors are done, and now you
Yeah.
can have time to do a little bit more playing while you're
Yeah.
doing some of that stuff, right?
Yeah, I do have a few projects coming up that need quite a few new colors created and stuff. So I like being able to do that without deadlines or like looming deadlines.
Yeah.
Every time I have to create a new color and it's like, oh, it's for next week, at least when it's in the pan and stuff, I absolutely hate the color. Of course, it's because there's a short deadline. It's like, nope, this is the worst thing that's ever been created, and it's not going to turn out. And then a lot of times when it's dry, it's beautiful and it's fine.
Yeah, but not usually isn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every once in a while it is, or it is to me, and then it goes into like the clearance bin stuff. But so yeah, I want to work on some of those custom colors and stuff that I need done with more time, so I can get what I'm looking for and be happier with it. So that's what I did on the weekend. Oh, and I ended up staying late because I was watching Foaming Fibers, so I couldn't drive home until they were done.
That's fine. You just like listen to it on the car ride home.
I will sometimes just put it on over Bluetooth, so it just plays on the car ride home. But I just had things to wrap up here, so it was just kept going. Yeah.
Nice. What else? There's
Birthday stuff.
birthday stuff. There's your other ones from the.
Yeah, here's some of the.
I think those are the old ones. These are not. That one's not on the website.
We've talked about this base on the podcast before, right?
Briefly, because when we were getting ready for Montreal.
Okay. Okay, well, I just talked about it briefly there, but in case I didn't really tell everything, we do have a new sock base that we released officially on the birthday last weekend. And it is an 80-20 fingering weight sock yarn, non-superwash. And so that's what I was talking about, that I was playing with to get colors that I want. So yeah, I do have a bunch of I do have a bunch of colors that I'm happy with that we've already released and that are up on the website, but the playing, I don't know how to use.
Towards me.
But I was playing so I can get some more of what I.
Yeah, because you want to have
a range,
a good range of colors. So
Amazon's here. Yeah, so here's some of them. So this one's called Geranium.
What?
It's Barbie Girl. Barbie Girl, maybe?
Barbie.
Beside you. I love that. That's my favorite. That's Geranium.
This is my favorite.
Those are really fun.
Password.
Barbie Girl and Password is really great.
Barbie Girl's not. Barbie Girl might be on the website.
Sock yarn, crystal sock yarn usually refers to the weight of the yarn, which means a fingering weight or a 4-ply weight with like a gauge of like 24 to 30, 32, somewhere in that range. It could go a little higher or a little lower. And we tend to just refer to it as sock weight or sock yarn because it's the most popular weight for making socks. It's nice and fine, fits well in shoes, but it's not absolutely it doesn't always refer to being the right one suitable for socks, or the only one you can use for socks, because there's definitely DK weight sock yarn or worsted weight sock yarn. But a lot of times when you hear us say it's sock, we're referring to a weight, and in this case we're talking about fingering weight. But this one does have a 20% nylon component, so it is definitely strong enough for socks. So this one fits the bill in both aspects. It's a fingering weight yarn that has the materials that make it strong enough for socks. So,
and it's natural merino. I don't know if you said that.
I don't know if I said that. So yeah, it's 80% natural merino, unsuperwashed. So it will felt. Sorry, we don't want him to not leave our package. So here's just some more colors. Meredith. Do. Down to earth. These were my not my first attempts, because there's a couple attempts you will not see. These are some of my first attempts at doing some of my speckles on the.
They're so pretty.
Emily, more yarns to swatch. See you tomorrow. Yay. So speckles take incredibly differently on the non-superwash. I've tried it a few different ways and they always take it a little differently, but I think I'm starting to figure out what I like for this. So this is Purple Haze, which has been a colorway for a couple years now, and it turned out pretty nice on this. And then this one is an older colorway that I haven't dyed in a long time. So this was my first time dyeing it in probably 2.5 years. And I need to dye it again on superwash so that it triggers my memory of exactly how it hits and stuff. Because this is Cecilia, and that's how it came out on the non-superwash. And I know it's definitely a little different, so I want to get some superwash out and give it a shot and remind myself of it exactly. Oh, and here's the ever popular patches to patches on the non-superwash.
The speckles are really pretty on it, on the non-superwash.
Yeah, it's really, I like it. I like it. It took, it's just different. It's just different. So it's just getting used to how it looks, how it's different from what I'm used to seeing. And I'm trying to decide, let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to decide whether or not my goal on this base is to have it look like the colorways we're used to, or if I use the same recipe and this is how it works on this base. So let me see if I can get an example of that. I can do it with in the hood.
But we don't have any in the hood.
There's minis.
Bye, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, I have an in the hood mini here. I don't know if you have any of this. Oh.
Why are these mixed up? Oh, they probably got mixed up on Saturday. Okay, so this is what I mean by that. So this is in the hood on the new base, on the non-superwash, and this is in the hood on 80/20. Sorry, our regular 80/20, our superwash 80/20 merino. So it's much richer and deeper. And I've played around. Do you have an in the hood non-superwash mini? There's some up there that are darker, the ones that are. Yeah. So I've played around and I can get it deeper like this. It's just a different recipe. It's just a little bit. So I can get it deeper on the non-superwash base where it looks more like how it does. Yeah, you can barely on the camera, barely tell those two apart. It looks more like it does on the superwash base. I really like the idea of using the same recipe on different bases. Yeah, that's Danielle. That's exactly kind of what I was, it makes it easier for my brain to just dye the same recipe, and it hits how it hits for that base. And then if I want a richer red on this base, then I can create a new colorway that is the richer red for this base.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's definitely the possibility of making it match the other one for some of the colors. But I think that was some of the stuff that was slowing me down. So it's one of those.
They seem to become out lighter, right? Like the dark colors. The brights seem to come out fine. It's the dark colors that are coming out like softer. Yeah, the darker, richer reds come out softer, but the brights, the neons take, although this color is really well. It's not a colorway there. Yeah. So I think I probably will just leave it with like the name of that recipe for now, and then just kind of, if I want to create new colors to suit what I'm looking for. Yeah, if you want to
rename it. It does make it easier for me to know what I'm doing and not have my recipe look like in the hood on these bases, in the hood on these bases. So I love the rich red too. Yeah, see, everybody likes it in the richer color, but this is a beautiful color. I think that's just going to be what it is on that base, and then, but I can get it richer, because there it is, richer on the same base. So it's beautiful. So if you guys are getting any of the natural sock in the next little while, you'll see some of the names being like, this one says in the hood OOAK. So OOAK stands for one of a kind, or 12 of a kind, or however many happen to die. But I'm labeling them like that to mostly for myself and for you guys to know this might not be the official in the hood on this base.
Yes.
Even this lighter one I named OOAK, but this probably is what it's going to be. Mm-hmm. But I was still in the decision-making stage of, am I going to try and match it deeper, or is this what it's going to be? I know the recipes for both of these. It was just how I want to go forward. So I did label it that way, so that if you buy it and you come back, the next in the hood could be different based on which one you got. So. That's your spinner's heart coming through. Oh, Danielle, you're a spinner. I dyed some roving yesterday too. I can't show it. I can show it maybe next time we film. But I've had all this roving sitting upstairs for ever, like since I was born. I don't know. So that's what when I came in yesterday, it was like, I'm not working. If I worked a different job, what would you do on your day off? You would go and do your hobbies. So it was like, yes, it happens to be in the building of work, but so I wanted to dye on some roving. So there's a couple things I want to try on roving. I want to try some of our colorways, but on roving. All the roving I've done in the past has been mostly one of a kinds. I just, dye what I want, and, I do one or two braids at a time, and it's just one of a kind, which is fun to do because there's a lot of freedom of dyeing and not having to write down what you're doing. I just it's just nice to be able to just grab some dye and put it on and not have to be like,
less stress free.
Yeah,
you just do it.
But I do want some repeatable braids. Like we order roving for the store, hand dyed roving for the store, and I can go back to those people and say, hey, I want this colorway again, and get the same colorways over and over again. So I'm like, okay, now I would like to start playing with getting some of my stuff repeatable on roving, but also there'll probably still be lots of one of a kinds because it's nice. It's nice once you have it on there to go, oh, I'd like it a little darker in this section, and just, you know, put a little bit more dye on and not have to measure every little bit. Noel, what fiber is it? The ones I dyed yesterday were 21 micron merino, non-superwash. I don't really like superwash rovings. And BFL. Yeah, those are the two I have right now. But I'll be ordering some more because there's only a little bit left of the stuff that's been sitting here for a while. I used to get a really nice merino silk blend that I'd get some more of, and I'd like to start looking for some other combos that I can get my hands on. Yeah, it is fun playing with food coloring and dyeing your own stuff. I like it. So that's what yesterday was for me. It was playing again with the colors. So I'll show the roving as soon as it's dry and ready to be shown off. So, but yeah, I really want to make time for getting more roving done. Combed top, whatever it is. What else? What else was happening?
Not much.
Not much.
Do you want to do? No, it's Winders. I did not make banners. See, I knew there was something I was forgetting. Or, oh, yes.
I have one other thing to show. Yes, we definitely have other things to use your prize for. Sorry, Yarn Bowler sent a package along for our birthday to give away as a prize, and it didn't arrive in time, which is fine. Yeah, Amber's answering. What about LYS Day? We have LYS Day this coming Saturday. Come see us. We have no idea what we're doing, so yeah. But watch our social media. We'll let you know. But yeah, this coming Saturday is LYS Day, and then in June is Worldwide Knit in Public.
June 11th, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever the Saturday, I'm assuming.
Is Worldwide Knit in Public Day, and in the past, I can't say like we always, because the last 2 years have not been a thing, but in the past we always had a big get together here. Lots of people hanging out outside. Bring your lawn chairs.
We did have last year outside stuff.
Did we?
I don't know if we had very many people in store. Like the store was open.
Yeah.
We had stuff outside, and people were sitting out and stuff like that last year, but probably not to the same as what you've had in the past.
In the past, so. Yeah. We always used to do like potluck style stuff, and there was always tons of food and different things, and which I don't know that we'll be back to doing anything quite like that, but we will have like refreshments and different things here. It'll probably just be set up different, like closed package kind of things and everything. And because we do have a little bit of outdoor space, and bring your lawn chair and follow us for information on that. But next weekend's LYS Day. That will be in June. End of May, Jess and Allison are coming. The weather should be beautiful. So that will be another fun day. So yes, we'll find a time to give away those pom-poms. That'll be great. I have yarn in my hands.
Yes.
You don't need to see my labels. You know what they are. This was our other birthday way. So I think we talked about it before. So it's our 4th birthday anniversary, and the traditional gift is linen and silk, and then fruit and
flowers.
Fruit and flowers.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in a linen silk base, silk linen base. It's mostly silk. It's 65% silk, 35% linen. Dyed these 4 colors on it. as a birthday,
They're so pretty
a
together.
short-term availability as a birthday yarn. They're up on our website, on Leon Roxy's website right now. We had them out on Saturday, and yeah, I'm really happy. It came late. It took a long time to get here, and I dyed it last minute, and I was happy to see how it took the color and stuff, because again, this takes color differently than what I'm normally working on, and it turned out really nice. I'm really happy with it. I want to hold it double. It's fingering weight, 490 yards in a 115 gram hank. And I want to hold it double and do the look at my holes. Did you ever look that up after I told you about it?
No.
I think that's the right word. I'm going to look it up. You talk well.
I don't know what to talk about.
You're just going to keep holding that.
It's
Talk about anything. Anyway, so that was fun to do. Like when I saw that that's what the traditional anniversary thing is, I'm like, well, it's not going to be often that it's going to fall into something that is fiber related, right?
Yeah,
Like, so
yeah.
the fact that it was linen and silk was nice. We
And
could
good timing, time of year for
yeah. So
for something like that.
so I know a lot of people were planning like little t-shirts, summer garments, and stuff with it.
There's lots of patterns. There's lots of there's lots of like shawls and wraps and stuff like that that use it, that can use probably just one skein.
Yeah.
Even, and there's a couple different tops that would only use a couple
Yeah.
skeins of it and stuff like that. Because yeah, you don't have a lot of it, but there's enough definitely for some of those things. So
I think it would be nice in a rocket tee because it's fine.
yeah, I think that's what Mary Lou was thinking, like one of each color or something like that. So look at my holes.
Oh, you're looking it up?
I can't spell.
I think that's.
Oh, that one. Nice.
Like.
Yeah, that's fun.
So sorry, I'll show it to you in just a second. I'm just trying to find one that might show it off.
That might be a good one to put over my, like my rompers and stuff like that.
So it's knit, kind of looks like crochet. It's got the big open holes. And yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It would be nice over like sundresses and rompers, and just with like a little tank top underneath. Some people are just wearing them. They have like little bralettes. I think a lot of people knit.
Like I think this one has like the bralette over it, which is kind of cute too.
Yeah.
So it's Look at My Holes by James and Watts.
And yeah, I just thought it would be a really nice little summer shirt. It's completely different than what I'm used to making for myself, but I again tend to work in woolly, like I want woolly mohairy winter type sweaters. If I'm gonna wear something in the summer, I think that might be just the right thing over a dress and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they used like it's a DK weight that they did, but yeah, you're.
Laura Nelkin is having a knit along right now for a summer tee that it would be perfect for. Solar tee. I'll have to look that up. Solar tee. And then Noelle says Tanis Lavali. I know how to say her name, don't I? Has a pattern coming out on the 27th that would be perfect for it. So yeah, that was really fun to do. It was yeah, it's just different, and I really like it. This is the solar tee.
Why does it do that? Yeah, there we go.
I should show it. That would be nice for it. Nice little summer top. So yeah, so that was the other thing we did for the birthday. And then I still needed to do, like always, we always have a birthday sock color every year. It's just for the birthday. And so we did it as a little sock set Called it Birthday Wishes. It comes with 2 minis. This one's on MCN, Merino Cashmere Nylon sock yarn. And then I did some on DK as well. So there's a few skeins left of that. A few sock sets and some DK left.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the birthday.
Yeah.
That's everything.
Lots of rainbow fun.
It was
Plus, you also had a lot of, like, you did a shop update on Saturday night.
Mhm.
There's a lot of mohair and a lot of new
Yeah.
colors of mohair too that were added into
Yes.
into there. It's all messed up. Not messed up, but like I organized it all by rainbow.
Nice.
So
so like the new colors aren't like
the new
standing
colors
out.
aren't like stand out kind of thing in there.
Yeah.
But I think if you go through, you probably can find them and stuff like that. Some of them are.
Yeah,
I could always
there
go
was quite
mark.
a
I could
few.
go through and mark them. Yeah, there's 1. Oh, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 at least. I want to say
that are like brand new
that
colors
are brand new.
with brand new names, and then there's a couple that are new on mohair.
Yes.
That like I had never done buttercup on mohair before.
Yeah.
Or
There's. I don't think you've done. You did.
I don't think I've
I
ever
don't
done
think you
patches.
did
Whatever that is.
Purple haze.
That's the word.
And there's quite a few like reds and pinksy purples. This is mixed berry. This one has like the silk in it. Picked up the red, and the rest of it has like this
Purple haze.
to it. It's really nice.
Sorry. That has a purple haze to it. This one's called purple haze. Just to confuse everybody. All these aren't up on the website yet, right?
No, those ones aren't because they're just random ones. I have to take pictures of them at some point.
But I did some more colors on the dyed marled. So this is Radical, which is a colorway I've had for a couple years, but done on the marled. There's
a green back there. Ooh, there is some Overjoy mohair, which I think I took a picture of. It might be on the website. Oh,
my socks in the bag there.
Yeah, so like Jillian's sock. Again, it blows out, so you can't. It doesn't. It looks so much brighter and prettier in person.
Yeah, so my socks password sock yarn, password on 8020 with the Overjoy mohair on it. This one was at the same time that I named Pharrell Williams. We named this one. So this one's called Hey Ya, and it's after the song Hey Ya by will.i.am, because he's wearing a green suit, an all green suit in that one. So yeah, every once in a while there's a reason to a name, and then a lot of times there's not. A lot of the new mohair colors, I literally looked up like color name thesaurus, and
Is that what you?
and it brings up like all these like little squares of all these different
That's what I
shades
do too.
of
When you ask
the
me what a
colors.
color, I sit there and look at all of them, and I click on things until I get the color that I want.
Yeah, and so like for geranium, it was exactly that. It was like all these like orangey reds, and all these things, and it was like, oh, geranium. And then what else? Cider got named from there. There's a few. So yeah, every once in a while it's like, okay, internet, help me out. Siri doesn't help usually.
No.
She's like, I'm not sure what you're asking for.
One of them I looked up, like, there's like color meanings to colors.
Mm-hmm.
I looked that up one time. I don't know if we ended up using any of those colors, like names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But actually, I think that's how down to earth. I think that's where like some of those ones came from.
Yeah, we were doing some serene kind of names.
Yeah.
Anyway, so every once in a while, there's like, there's a thought behind it, or just whatever jumps to mind when we look at it, and then other times it's, hey, look, I have a red that needs a name, so. Yeah, so I don't really have anything to show. I haven't knit much in the last week. It was busy getting ready for Saturday, and Those are the banners. Did you choose are we doing a draw today?
For
Like an online one?
oh, I didn't. We
can add it.
We can add it.
Okay.
But I didn't put anything in yet.
But we did go onto Ravelry and draw some winners for the knit along. So I hope.
I don't know if she's here, and I don't know who those people are. So
I know one person's here.
okay. So we drew from, there's 4 categories. There's shawls and wraps, garments, small accessories, and then the extra bonus category was the slub. So we drew randomly from each of the 4 categories.
Mm-hmm.
So from shawls and wraps,
go ahead.
Noelle, you won that one.
Noelle from Knits and Pieces.
Yeah. Garments. Do you want to do that one?
Yeah, Marg Reffel won for garments. And sometimes she's on here, so I don't know if she's on here today.
I haven't seen her name, but small accessories.
This one didn't have a name, right?
There was no name for this one.
So their Ravelry name is, you can do that one.
Shen. I might have even written it down wrong on here. SAFF. I think CHCN 87. There might be an extra letter in there.
We'll reach out on different platforms to people, but
yeah.
And then Kristen Knitter Crippen won for the slub category. So those 4 winners are all going to get a $100 gift certificate, and you can email us at info@littleredmitten.ca and reach out. And then everybody gets put back in for the prize we'll do in May. In May,
yeah.
because we're going to extend it. So keep finishing things if you are working on it. It'd be nice to have some whips wrapped up before summer anyway. So don't stop just because the knit along's officially stopped. Let's finish some of those whips. And then we drew a grand prize. We drew a grand prize overall from all the different categories together. And this person will get a sweater's quantity of a full moon fiber slub with Leo and Roxy to hold together for whatever sweater they want to do that with. I love just like a plain everyday sweater.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing what everybody was getting done. So so the winner of the grand prize is
Allie Lamb.
I think it's Allie Lamb. We drew this on Ravelry.
Yeah. There's no first name. That's just like a username.
That's her username. Yeah.
ALILAM.
So it sounds like it might be a combination of her names, but I don't know. So that is the grand prize winner. So
I think Noelle's the only one that I'm seeing on here right now. So I'll message everybody else and let them know through Ravelry, and then we'll watch Ravelry will either reopen the threads or start a new thread for the continuation, and then draw again. We'll probably draw. Maybe we'll draw live, record it or something like that when Jess and I are here. Yeah, I could do that before the store opens or something like that, or after one day. We'll figure it out. But watch Ravelry and watch our socials, and we'll let you know how to pay attention for that. But I wanted to open it up. We had said that people who come, and maybe there will be a separate prize for people who can make it and show off their finished garments. But I wanted to a lot of you guys are distant, and so I wanted to open up the extension to everybody. And can we? This is out loud thinking.
That's dangerous.
I know.
Okay, go.
Picking a day, like Justin and Allison are coming like Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So is there like a time on one of those days where you pick a day, one of those days and times to do like a fashion show so people can come with all their garments and you can film it from here. We could do like a live stream of people like and you can just walk around this like the loop with all with their finished pieces on or something like that. Might be too much work. There might not be enough people to come and do that.
Maybe.
Or maybe we'll just
or they don't want to be on camera, so you have to just keep walking through with everybody's things.
Or it'll be like all of us wearing all of our pieces, just going through.
We'll figure out something, but yeah, stay tuned. We'll nail down the details of that. Last time they were here in the fall, we did a little like pre pop-up thing on the Friday night. So we had an evening one on the Friday night, and then they were back for all day Saturday. So maybe we've opened up our Friday night knit nights again. So maybe it will just be knit night style. Come and hang out, talk to get to talk to Jess and Allison in person and meet them. Do refreshments or something like that, and we'll be set up for the trunk show and stuff like that, but the actual trunk show will be the next day kind of idea. But if you come out to knit night, that might be a way to go.
That'd be fun.
So those are the winners. Are we going to do a draw today?
Sure. What do you want to do? I can't. Hold on. My computer's like
today. That's good. Good. Leave it. You gotta leave it.
It's on a weird angle so that like we could get the table and stuff like that. So like the keyboard's tilted down so I can't see what I'm typing.
Jillian just typed because it was the last word that came out of my mouth, I think. So it's #today.
Yep.
So if you would like to be entered into today's draw,
there, one banner.
Type #today into the comments. That was funny. That's why people can't talk to me when I'm like on a computer, because it's exactly what happens. I'll just like type whatever.
I was like, I don't know what word. I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna use this word. It's easy. People can spell it.
And again, this is if you're live watching us live, you're entered in the draw. If you're watching this after the fact, the draw's already happened. Yeah. And I hope Jess and Allison don't mind, but we were trying to decide how we're gonna go forward right now. We don't know when we'll get back into a regular routine of doing the regular podcast and things like that. So when Jess and Allison announced that they're going to continue with the lives Monday nights every other Monday night, I was hoping to steal the opposite Monday nights. So at least for the month of May. So Jess and Allison are going to be live again on the 9th. Is that the first time?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Correct us if we're wrong. We are totally willing to flex, but we were thinking we'd go the opposite Monday night, so you can join us one Monday night and then the following Monday night, at least for the next few weeks. So we're thinking we'll go live on the 2nd, the 16th, and the 30th. Go for it. That's a great idea. So I think we will start there when we May 6th. 9th.
Yeah, 9th makes more sense. The 6th is your June. Is I think when your KAL starts.
Yeah, you're no longer. It starts June 9th. If whatever.
Yeah,
Mondays 9th. Thank you. I didn't know if it was my brain or not. I thought that might be a good idea going forward. And I know not a lot of people can hit during the day, and sometimes it's hard here for the shop. By the time we wrap up here, it's like, oh, day's half gone. Time to get some work done. So I think we'll try that for a few weeks, and then we'll see what happens with what we're going to do with like either regular podcasts that are pre-recorded and not live. And there's a couple ideas floating around for getting back onto a schedule. So that will give us a little more time to float those ideas around and figure out what works. But yeah, that's the plan for now. So is that next Monday then? Yes, it is.
Yep.
Cool. So next Monday.
That's good because I'll be on all weekend.
Nice.
Maybe we'll have knitting to show.
You might even have knitting to show. That'll be good. So yeah, I think that brings us up to date. Is there anything we forgot? Anything you want to know? Any information we're leaving out? I don't think anything new has really come into the store this week.
Julie Aslin mohair is not necessarily, not that it's been in the store since we got back from Montreal, but I took pictures of it today, which means I can put it on the website.
Yeah, I don't know if I showed that when I showed the other Julie Aslin stuff. And is Nurtured and Boucle up on the website?
Nurtured is on the website. I took pictures of Boucle the other day too, so I can put that one on the website too. So those will be up. And
yeah, I showed those a few weeks ago. We brought that back from Montreal with us. And it's been in the store since then, but we needed to get pictures and everything for it to be on the website. So anybody who's from a distance, those will be going up in the next little while here.
They should appear in like the new arrivals on the website and stuff like that. And I think actually Facebook, anytime you update a listing, it pops up in Facebook too. So
so those are going up.
Other than that, nothing.
I
restock. Actually, you have some new Arroyo colors.
Yes.
But mostly just restock.
Mostly just restock. That was a small order of Malabrigo came in. So if you were looking for Malabrigo before and didn't see the color you want, it could possibly be there. There was a small restock of Malabrigo. The regular small restocks of needles and things like that, but nothing new. Nothing new to us.
New lines or anything like that.
Yeah. Should see a lot of new things kind of rolling in August. That's usually the time that everything we're seeing all the new stuff, like the actual like new from the industries stuff for the last couple months, but they don't get released till August. So that's usually when your local yarn stores start filling up for the fall, and you get new lines to them and the new releases.
Just asking about
right now, Dana, we're just doing drop in, and we'll change to sign up if it starts getting too busy and it's too crowded. But right now it's just come, and we have enough space that if we have to spread into a couple rooms, we can spread into a couple rooms. So we have the two main tables that can sit like. Even to keep distance, you can sit 6 to 8, no problem. Yeah. More if we weren't worried about keeping distance. And then right now, the worsted room, it doesn't have a table in it, but we have plenty of chairs. We could bring chairs in. We could even do a pop-up table if we wanted a table, or we could do the more comfy chairs and stuff in there. So there's and even in this room, there's so many spaces.
There's lots of spaces.
So right now we're comfortable with just saying we're open for knit nights, and then if it gets too crowded, we'll have to start doing signups. So it hasn't been busy the last. We've done it for 2 weeks. They did both fall at weird times. So the first night that we were open for knit night, Ginger Snaps was here, and so people didn't think that the knit night was really on. And then it was Good Friday, and then last week a lot of people were coming down on Saturday. So so we'll see.
We'll see what happens Friday, because it's LYS Day.
It's LYS Day the next day. Yeah. So
and then you should have a couple weeks where it could be okay, and then it's a long weekend, and then it's just an Allison. So
yeah. It actually usually this time of year is usually when it slows down anyway. So it's like it's funny that we just opened them back up, but this is usually when it slows down, and then the store is pretty steady again, and like people are coming in and hanging out in July, August. Like the summer months you'd think would be the slowest. Usually it's May. May is usually the slowest. I think the weather finally gets warm, people get outside, they do their gardens, and then come July and August, they want to go sit in the air conditioner for a couple hours and knit and hang out for a bit. So so that's typically how we see it. Less people around for like May, beginning of June, and then the summer, everybody's out and hanging out. So, and of course, hit and miss. Gone for a weekend, gone for a week, and whatever.
Yeah.
Just rotating who's around and who's not. But yeah. So, yay! Come and see us this Friday. That'd be great. Yeah. So we should do the draw.
See if I can share, because I did not test this, but I feel like anyway. Go back. All right. We gotta go back over here. Everybody ready? I haven't seen anybody come in. Anything's come in yet. Here we go. What are we giving away?
I was just gonna say, do they get to pick their own prize?
Ooh, that's dangerous. Congratulations, Rhonda.
You have a prize of my go-to if I don't have one is a $25 gift certificate. So $25 gift certificate. If you are the Rhonda who I think you are, I'm pretty sure you're local. So you can send us an email at info@littleredmitten.ca and we can get that to you. Yeah. Yay, congratulations. So I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't think, not a whole lot. We've got 5 weeks to keep going.
5 weeks. Oh, the one thing we didn't talk about. So at the beginning, we said we would do a draw for our leftovers. And we still plan on doing that, but obviously we need to finish our sweaters in order to have leftovers. So that's kind of the one pressure point for both of us to actually have it done, or an extra pressure point to have it done for the end of May. So
if our sweaters aren't done by the end of May, do we have to give our sweaters away?
Maybe we just need to give our sweaters away. Right?
That's motivation enough to me.
So we'll figure out how we want to do that and how we'll reach out to everybody who's participated and is interested in winning those leftovers.
Yeah.
In how to enter for that. We'll put a post up on Ravelry because that's where we were putting finished objects, and we'll probably do something on like Instagram and Facebook too. And I guess like we'll be on here, so we'll mention it again. But yeah, we haven't really figured it out because I can't give you the yarn from my sweater that I haven't finished yet.
Yeah.
So I think it will be a really fun little prize. If anything, you get a little sample of many different yarns. Like both of us are using quite a few different brands and in different like textures, in everywhere from lace to DK, mostly. So so it will be a fun little package for sure, and a definitely good starter kit for doing your own scrappy sweater. And because they're both neutral, you can add your own color palette to it, no problem.
Yeah, it'll be nice to be able to, you could definitely add your own colors to it to expand it. So
yeah, like they're both perfectly open to, if you want to do an all cream one like Jillian's and there's not enough, it's so easy. Just any natural yarn, just add to it and it fits. Mine's gray and it ranges from light gray to dark gray. Again, any gray yarn, you'll probably be happy with adding to it, but they also will both do really nice to add your favorite colors and go for add colors to them. So I think that would be really fun. So we are going to wrap up and we will see you on Monday night. So watch here on YouTube for a placeholder to remind you that we'll be here.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Usually the night before, but
maybe
maybe
we'll do it right now.
usually watching Jess and Allison's reminds me to do it.
I
So
broke one again.
don't stop. I was thinking we should give one of these away. So we've both been playing with these.
We might have to add one.
Here, you can have this one.
I bought these fidgets back before we left for Montreal because I do fidget a lot, and I broke one already. I broke my first one, and Jillian's like, take it back to the store, and she took it back because she will and I won't, and she picked me up a new one, and I just broke it. Like,
if the one that I have, like the more you play with it, that like, well, you like the firmer the filling gets,
Yeah.
right? So I have one of each now, so I like the way it feels, and it's been fine.
this is the first one I broke. So
and this one squeezes quite a bit where that one doesn't. So if you're just careful with it and play with it.
Anyway, I'm covered in Play-Doh. That was us saying goodbye.
But these are super fun.
I wonder. I'm supposed to be saying goodbye, but I wonder if other knitters fidget a lot too. If you don't have your knitting in your hands, because we all know that knitting's just a big fidget toy, right? Like if you don't have your knitting in your hands, what do you do with your hands? If I don't have, like, that's why I need pockets too. I have a real issue if there's not pockets, and I just need, it's not because of holding things, absolutely. It's because my hands need to go in somewhere. So anyway.
Yeah, since having yours, like I like to have, if I have pockets, they're in my pockets, and I have them both. I have one in each of my coat pockets.
Yeah.
So like even when I was going for my walk last night and stuff, like I have one in both hands as I'm walking. Like,
yeah.
Because otherwise my hands are in my pockets, and that doesn't count my steps. But it's just like, yeah, no, I like them.
Yeah, Jess and Allison both fidget. Twiddle my thumbs. Major fidgeter. Yeah. Yeah, it's Jess and Allison, when you come down, we'll go fidget toy shopping because there's quite a few awesome fidgets in St. Thomas. So anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Distracted. Okay. We're saying bye now.
Have a good week, everybody.
Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.